Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Hard West with me, Cornish-knight. We managed to cross the river without much difficulty. So what's this? We've got settlements, massacre site, riverbank, village. Send scouts from your camp to find a passage through the valley. Well, let's go to the fate trader first. Far from civilization, you stumble on an odd little inviting stand manned by an ancient toothless dwarf. He invites you to peruse his eccentric assortment of wares. Right, so that's the same stuff as always. Our cash is okay. Let's look at the village. This particular village is inhabited by curious folk who have dark complexion but dressed like Europeans. They never speak, but are a side of go they made it plain they're willing to join Vasquez 10 and Vasquez 10 men can be had for 100 gold. Okay. They accept your money and join the party. Go back, okay. So we got 58 men, riverbank. This spot looks suitable for mining gold from the river. 8 peons were ordered to mine gold from the river. After several hours of training, they returned empty-handed. Let's try again. Okay. 10 gold, not worth it. Right, massacre site. So the site was covered by hundreds of dead bodies. Judging by the state, the bodies had been there for decades. Vasquez had no idea what caused the demise and felt uneasy disturbing the remains. Let's give order 10 peons to give the dead a proper burial. Let's go with that. After grim hours, after many grim hours, all the bodies were buried and the men stood in silence looking over the hastily made graves. Vasquez felt a certain satisfaction knowing he treated the dead with respect they deserved. A pleasant breeze came from the north. Absurdly though it might have seemed, he firmly believed he was rewarded for his good deed. So what's that? Good fortune, luck at a 4-leaf, as a 4-leaf clover. Maximum luck. Ooh, excellent. And let's go to the settlement then. The expedition's current main camp, where all supplies and pinions were located, along with any injured men. Consider organising a hunt. Consider sending some of the men to hunt the area. The posse went hunting. The posse hunted down several large animals. Okay. Check the health of the men. So back to 58. Posse is fine. 88. So our food supply is okay as well. So we can mine gold. Is there anything else here? Mine gold, massacre site, go to the village and hire more people. So we've done everything really. So we need to send someone into the valley then. So I send scouts. Scouts can be sent to explore the areas to the north, to the east. Let's send 6 and provisions required. The scouts suffer a number of interesting locations in the east. Amongst them is an abandoned mine, an old mansion and a dam. Right. So let's go with the mansion first. This mansion has once been the mansion must have once been magnificent, but now its interior is ruined and caked in dust. The men couldn't think of who might have built it in such a place. There might have been useful items inside, but inspecting it posed a risk. Sent 4 men in. Men searched the building, large ceiling collapsed under their own weight, sending everyone running for their lives. Continue. Okay, as the men were searching the building, large chunk of ceiling collapsed and sending everyone running for their lives. Go back. Right, we're just losing people trying to search it. That sucks. Organise a hunt. This sucks. Okay, so he's got mangled. Health of the posse. 25 provisions, so he's healed back up, but now we need to go hunting again. So back up to relatively okay food supplies. Do that. Right. Manson's a bust, let's try to mine. Beneath the mountain ridge you stumble upon an abandoned gold mine. It seemed the miners had left in a hurry as much of their equipment remained. Vasquez considered ordering the peons to mine the gold so he could recruit more men, but he realised it would be risky. So he lost 3 and 2 were injured. That isn't good. Go back, let's try again. We lost another 3 at 6. Right, not really worth it considering to what we've basically lost. Organise a hunt. That sucks. Okay. We now need to go and do more hunting to heal him back up. Ooh, damn, spinal fracture. This isn't good, we're running low on food. Once more, come on, we can do it just once more. Right, just need one more good roll of that dice. Right, there we go. Health of the men. There we go, we've lost 8. Let's go to the mine. The dam had been constructed during more prosperous days, but now was in terrible state and barely did its job. Someone had left a few buckets. Vasquez had his men lift the buckets of water and take it to the camp. Opinions for the buckets of water with his noisy feet, as the buckets were almost as bad state as the dam. They explained why they are far. Excuse me a second. Sorry about that, folks. The peons filled the buckets with water with his not an easy feat, as the buckets were almost as bad state as the dam. They explained why the former owners had left them behind. The peons proceeded to a decent amount of water, but a second run was out of the question. Okay. Decide to send scouts. To the north. To the north, your scouts observed an old military outpost which appeared abandoned. It was a perfect lookout across the region. Right. Let's have a look. The old military outpost appeared to be abandoned on the outside. 12 men were sent into the building. Inside, Opinions took a group of armed men. We took a group of armed men by surprise. Opinions easily overpowered and forced them to surrender. Vasquez followed his men into the building and asked for the leader. Right, so we lost another 2. A handsome, well-dressed man revealed himself to Vasquez, laughing at the misunderstanding had just taken place. He introduced himself as a famous adventurer, Victor Suncover. He said his expedition had been attacked by strange people with native complexion but European dress. He had been holed up here ever since. Suncover opposed, but his and his men joined Vasquez. He knew their way led through an old fort held by natives and had developed a plan for getting past it. He knew when the fewest guards would be there, and as well as how to cripple the reinforcements. Vasquez accepted his offer. Diogo showed no interest in engaging in the fierce warriors, decided that he would stay back in the camp and look after the Pinions. And so we've lost. So what's going on? So who have we gained? We've got Suncover was a famous adventurer who had seen more of the globe than any other man, a vicious fighter, an unrepentant narcissist. Some said his courage was almost entirely dependent on his ignorance. As evident from his scarred face, O'Connor had taken his share of lumps. He was an effective manager, but derived a disturbing amount of joy from killing. Zacharias was a scholar and war veteran who had mentored Vasquez since childhood. Vasquez considered him a loyal friend and trusted advisor. In many ways, he was as close to Zacharias than he was to his own father. Right, let's look at cards. So what is he? He hasn't got anything, and we've got... We'll give him that to improve his luck. Golden Bullet. No, I want to give Golden Bullet. He can have that. He can have Golden Bullet. Improved luck. What is my luck like these days? It's okay. I would like to have better luck, to be honest, with my main character. So what's he running around with? Ivory flintlock pistol. Sword damaged. Yeah, it's good, but it has like no range, which is... So we'll give him that, so he has a bit of range. And he can have one of the vitalities. Actually, to be honest, why aren't we just giving him that? Okay, he can have that. He can't shoot for toffee. He can have the Judicator. I mean, I don't think it's as nicest. Actually, Duster Special, but the Duster Special only has one shot, so you're gonna have to reload. We've got a lot of repeater rifles. He can have the Duster Special. He can have that. And he's got an okay tool layout. Okay, that's alright. So, this deploy pinions on the West Mountain Pass. Deploy pinions on the East Mountain Pass. Take the fort to the north. Okay. The East Mountain Pass led to the Eastern Guard Post, which was somewhat further away from the fort, but deploying pinions here, a parallel attack could be launched. Okay. 20 men were sent to take position at the mountain pass above the Eastern Guard Post. The Western Mountain Pass led to the Western Guard Post close to the fort. By deploying pinions here, a parallel strike could be launched alongside the main assault. Okay. 20 men were sent to take position behind some rocks near the Western Guard Post. Down on men, I hope we get them all back. Ahead of them lay an old fort now being used by the hostile natives. If sun covers observations were correct, there are a few guards stationed at the complex now, but reinforcements would arrive quickly. If any combat started, he could make a small but decisive strike round scares, and his company could take the fort, but it would require wits and precision. They all knew the maximum preparation before attack would serve them well. Yeah, we've got nothing left we can really have. Right. We've got 10 men dead as well, which sucks.
As expected, the fort was... They needed to plan their strike carefully. Reinforcements would be on the way as soon as Vasquez's men fired their first shot.
Right. There are weapons in... There are weapons in there. These guys are soldiers. These guys don't look like natives. These guys look like blinking military types. Okay. So... One there, one there, one there. So we should be able to, if we do this properly... Let's go this way. So we can't see anyone. Depends, if we can get across this courtyard, we can get to the one up there relatively quickly, but I don't know if we'll be able to. There's guns on that floor. Where's the next? Well, we can sneak around there as well. Okay, so who did we see? There's one person out there. We might be able to sneak through it and get around to get up to here to get the weapons cache.
Vasquez happily collected the natives' goods and equipment.
Can we get past this choke point? We might be able to. If not, we might have to go through... Right. Drop down the ladder here. Yeah, we can get around that way, okay. Right. Let's try and think this out. We're gonna have to go around the long way, aren't we, judging from it? Right. If you can get all their weapons, they should be less well equipped. In theory. In practice, maybe not so much. But all we can do is try. So let's push up this way. Where's the next gun stash? There, and the stairs upstairs. Okay. Wanted to just check to make sure we weren't facing anything unpleasant. He can rush all the way along there. He can do the same. I know there's stairs leading up, we can't get them yet. The problem is once we get these weapons we're going to have to try and get through here to link up with the rest of our group again. Which is going to be interesting. Let's just get in here for a second. Just checking to make sure. I mean, There's actually, this up here isn't particularly good. When they have a window, we had a vantage point on here, so we could put someone here to cover these guys as we push on. That might actually work, to be honest. Now, 1 second. Right, so we might want to leave someone here to cover this approach while we send another person. Just another person to basically help out our boss. Shadow spotted, so that means there's someone up there. If you can get that one, you get the weapons. You get upstairs if you can. Right. Need to still get the boys in position though. He's okay. His weapons aren't fantastic, but I need him to basically hold this floor in case anybody pushes across the bottom of the base. Right. He's okay. That guy can tuck up here. Right, let's get this gun hostaged. Subdue him. You get into cover. Okay. You get into cover. Right. This guy here. What if we use... do that. Right, kill him.
The shot was fired, setting bloody ballet in motion. Reinforcements from the west would arrive first. More would follow.
Right. So they're going to come pouring through that west gate. Who do you want to get? Probably the guy on the that guy on the rooftop first. That has the highest high ground. Shoot him in the head. You're gonna hold here. Who can you see? He's got the height advantage, but I want to start shooting the blokes down the square first. That guy can't do anything. Right. That guy, that guy. Let's go for him. Oh, he's got dodge on, doesn't he? I'd forgotten that. Let's use Golden Bullet right now to take care of that guy on the top. Use up lots of his luck, but it will have killed him, which means that he's not going to be any longer a threat. I know they're all pushing this way, so send this guy with the shotgun up here to keep a cover on that approach. No point shooting him, he's in full cover. He's got dodge on, so it won't matter. Let's take a pot at this bloke. Oh, we pinged him a bit. Right, someone's in open sight. Let's go for him. He's pretty good at dodge though, but not enough. We put a bullet straight into his chest. Right, this is the hard part now. The situation we have is that people are going to come from here, so I need to relocate really, if I can manage it. He needs to relocate as well. I mean, it's a good position, and we got rid of the blokes on the roof, but that's about it. Ooh, got him. Excellent. Right. Now you guys are going to have to haul ass. Right, so where does that go? That leads up there. That's only going to give us half cover. No, maybe worth a run. Because then we could, if we can take this area here, we'll keep all this area pinned. I mean, there is actual there is actual cover up here that my guys could get to, which would be just as useful. And I don't think they can shoot us from here. Not easily, anyway. But you never know, so I'm going to push up this way just to cover the approach. Give a shot at him. Ah, missed. He's got to reload. Missed that guy. He bled out. Disposable the guards for the natives arrive. I mean, I can try. I doubt we'll manage to do it. We might be able to, but I'll be surprised if we manage it, to be honest. They can't get through this way, that's good. Don't have enough luck, okay. Let's get him into cover up here. try keeping control of the approach this way. Let's try on a shot on him. Yeah, well, they're going to turn up soon enough. He's got to reposition. That guy's bleeding. Let's first try for him. That's not great. Try for him. We managed to get him with a lucky shot. %100% shot on him. Try for him. Come on. He's got to relocate. Miss. One bloke bled out. Missed. Reload. They're going to turn up next turn. Which is a shame. Because I'm pretty sure there's someone here. I can't get them either, which is a shame. Oh well. Reload. Reload. Problem is, like, if they come through this western gap, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble.
The western gate sprung wide, revealing several armed men. Vasquez was amazed by the organization of these jungle-raised natives. The peons wounded several enemies, but ultimately perished.
Get the first one. He can't see anyone, so he needs to reload. Right. We can't see anyone either, which is bad. I should have stayed in my initial position. Another one turned up. Another one's bursting in. Right. So who can see whom? We can't see anyone? Okay. That's not good. Get up all the way upstairs. They've got people foot pounding it from the west, I take it. Can they get through this door? They may be able to, so I'm going to have to put them there to cover it. You really can't see anyone? Okay. I'm going to put you here then. Try for him. Missed. Try for him then. Smack into him for a good amount of damage. He can't hit anybody. Ouch. That's a good setup for a penetration shot. Right. Golden bullets. Now I'm going to save my luck and just go for straight up normal shot at... Let's go with that guy there. Kill him. Right. This video's been going on a bit longer than I expected, folks, so I'm going to quickly put a cut in here. I've been Cornish-knight. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam. Please tune in next week to see how this fight concludes. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. This has been Hard West, and I've been Cornish-knight. I'll see you all next time, folks. Bye!